how much is enough? Enough is enough.
You see, Raila Amolo Odinga is seen as an incumbent. He is like the president today. Incumbent would not want to be in the same stage or same set with an underdog like William Samoei Ruto. So William Samoei Ruto as an underdog and Raila Amolo Odinga as the incumbent, something that the Kenya Kwanza team have acknowledged by saying that Raila Amolo Odinga is a project. They are actually saying that Raila Amolo Odinga is like the incumbent and he is enjoying, the stature or the status of an incumbent and the powers of an incumbent. So you see, that is what I mean. But at the end of the day, William Samoei Ruto ended up roasting himself in his own debate, the way I see it. Attending or not attending a presidential debate is part of the bigger formula of winning an election. By not attending this particular debate, Raila Amolo Odinga actually ended up being the winner of the debate. You see, Raila Amolo Odinga actually took the wind out of the sails of William Samoei Ruto. As you know, William Samoei Ruto thrives on basically arguments, insults, and that is his environment, If you look at William Samoei Ruto, he ended up being very tense and nervous. And I realized that William Samoei Ruto uses hearing aid. He uses phones like Sakaja and Igadi. You remember the debate where Sakaja was basically openly referring to his notes, on the phone? William Samoei Ruto survives on that, having notes, having hearing aids and all other things. So the moment you remove phones and etc. from William Samoei Ruto, he basically remains just William Samoei Ruto and those numbers just vanish. He never actually mentioned a single number or digit in terms of those things that he normally talks about. He was devoid of that. And then you see the environment having changed and Raila Amolo Odinga being out of that particular debate. William Samoei Ruto had nobody to argue with. In fact, he turned to the press and was exchanging words with the press. In fact, you remember when he was cheered, basically those were largely Kenya Kwanza supporters. And why were they cheering? They were cheering because he dodged a question. He was asked about his greed for property and he was asked how much is enough. And instead of directly answering the question, he typically dodged the question and said enough and it is enough, which the Kenya Kwanza team appeared to love and they cheered, actually breaking rules of this particular debate. So William Samoei Ruto didn't have that information. He wasn't even articulate. And basically, he didn't even then, like a lot of people have not observed, he didn't even mention Mama Mboga or the issue of bottoms up. The Rigathi Matha debate basically is the one that informed Raila Amolo Odinga. In fact, I would say that was part of the reason why Raila Amolo Odinga skipped this particular debate. Rigathi was let loose to even attack Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and the mentions for Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, who is not running, were even more. I understand they were even 70 times more than the mention of Raila Amolo Odinga. You see, so Raila didn't want to get into and give that kind of environment again once more to William Samoei Ruto. It would have been a different thing altogether. You would have been hearing William Samoei Ruto's team, Wakina Mudavadi and Wetangula, celebrating that William Samoei Ruto beat Raila Amolo Odinga, because that environment of confrontation, the environment of anger and exchanging words, is what William Samoei Ruto basically thrives in. But what do you think? Do you think William Samoei Ruto gained in the debate where he was competing against himself? Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Talk to Africa. My name is George.